What if I told you there's a secret weapon for growing your wealth that doesn't require constant attention or expert knowledge? Stick around because today we're diving into the incredible world of dividend reinvestment plans, or DRIPs, and how the power of compound interest can make a massive difference in your investment journey. If you want to turbocharge your financial future, you won't want to miss this. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty of DRIPs, do me a favor and show your support by hitting that like button, sharing this video with your friends, subscribing to the channel, and smashing the notification bell to stay updated on all our future content. Thanks for your support. Now let's jump right in. In today's video, we'll discuss dividend reinvestment plans, how they work, and why they're a game changer for new and small investors. We'll also explore the incredible power of compound interest and how it can help you grow your wealth like never before. Dividend reinvestment plans, also known as DRIPs, are investment strategies that allow investors to automatically reinvest their dividends back into the company's stock, typically without any fees or commissions. This process helps investors accumulate more shares over time, leading to exponential growth in their investments. How do DRIPs work, you ask? When a company you've invested in pays a dividend, instead of receiving it as cash, the DRIP automatically purchases additional shares or even fractions of shares of the company's stock. This reinvestment strategy allows your investment to grow steadily, as the dividends you receive are used to purchase more shares, which in turn generate more dividends, creating a powerful compounding effect. Now let's talk about compound interest. Compound interest is essentially interest on interest, meaning that your earnings are reinvested to generate even more earnings. This snowball effect can lead to exponential growth in your investment over time. Therefore, the longer you stay invested and reinvest your dividends, the more significant the impact of compound interest will be on your wealth. DRIPs are perfect for new and small investors for several reasons. DRIPs typically come with little or no fees, making them an affordable way to build your investment portfolio. Since you're continually buying shares with your reinvested dividends, you take advantage of dollar-cost averaging, reducing the impact of market volatility on your investments. DRIPs allow you to set it and forget it, freeing you from constantly monitoring the market or deciding when to buy or sell. DRIPs are an excellent option for long-term investors, as they capitalize on the power of compound interest over extended periods. So, how do you get started with DRIPs? Getting started with DRIPs is simple. Step 1. Research companies. Look for stable companies with a history of paying consistent dividends. Step 2. Open an account. Many brokerages offer DRIP options, so choose one that fits your needs and open an account. Step 3. Enroll in the DRIP. Once you own shares of a dividend-paying company, enroll in their DRIP program through your brokerage account. Step 4. Sit back and watch your investment grow. With DRIPs, you can watch your wealth accumulate over time as you reinvest dividends and take advantage of compound interest. Let's discuss DRIPs versus traditional dividend investing. To better understand the power of DRIPs, let's compare it to traditional dividend investing. In traditional investing, you receive dividend payments in cash, which can be used for other expenses or to invest in other assets. However, this approach lacks the compounding effect of DRIPs. By reinvesting dividends through a DRIP, you're constantly increasing the number of shares you own, and as a result, future dividends will be even larger. Over time, this can lead to substantial growth in your portfolio that traditional dividend investing might not offer. What about taxes? It's essential to understand the tax implications of DRIPs. In the United States, dividends are generally considered taxable income, even when reinvested through a DRIP. This means you'll need to report your reinvested dividends on your income tax return and pay taxes accordingly. However, the tax implications can vary depending on your country of residence and individual tax situation. Therefore, it's always best to consult a tax professional to ensure you understand and comply with your tax obligations. Ever heard of dividend aristocrats and dividend kings? When researching companies for drip investing, consider focusing on dividend aristocrats and dividend kings. Dividend aristocrats are companies in the S&P 500 that have increased their dividend payouts for at least 25 consecutive years. Dividend kings are an even more exclusive group, as these companies have raised their dividends for at least 50 consecutive years. By investing in these companies, you can benefit from their strong track records of stable dividend growth, which can further boost the power of compound interest through drips. What if your focus is income? For investors focused on generating income, drips can be an effective strategy for accumulating a larger position in dividend-paying stocks over time. Eventually, when you're ready to transition from the accumulation phase to the income phase, you can opt out of the drip and start receiving cash dividends instead. This way, you'll have built a more substantial income-generating portfolio using the power of compound interest and drips. How do you diversify drips? While drips offer significant benefits, it's crucial to maintain a diversified investment portfolio. By investing in various industries and asset classes, you can reduce overall risk and protect your investments from market fluctuations. In addition, you can achieve diversification in your drip strategy by enrolling in multiple drip programs across different sectors or by investing in exchange-traded funds, ETFs, that focus on dividend-paying stocks. What's the catch? Despite the numerous benefits of drips, it's essential to be aware of their potential drawbacks. Limited liquidity. Since your dividends are automatically reinvested, you won't have immediate access to the cash if you need it for other purposes. Tax complications. As mentioned earlier, reinvested dividends are typically considered taxable income, which may complicate your tax filing. Limited control. With drips, you cannot control the exact timing or price of the reinvested shares, which may not always align with your investment goals. By considering these potential drawbacks, you can decide whether drips are the right investment strategy for your financial goals and risk tolerance. Drips and the power of compound interest truly have the potential to transform your investment journey, helping you grow your wealth steadily and consistently. If you were to start investing in drips today, which company or sector would you choose and why? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please share your ideas in the comment section below. And don't forget to check out the description box for invaluable resources. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.